Alright guys, let's take a look and see if we can get this stream up and running tonight. We have got an all new update in Battle Prime with the 4.0 changes. And we're going to be taking a look at the game live. I have not really logged in since this update went live, so we're going to be taking a look at a lot of the different changes. I mean, quite literally every single bit of this game is something that is brand new. They changed practically everything except for I would say almost the core characters of the game. Everything from weapons to even the looks. I actually couldn't even say the core characters because they even changed the looks of many of the characters. I mean, of course, you can get a sneak peek of it right down there over in the corner, but we are going to talk and play our way through some of this all-new 4.0 update. So let me know what you guys think of this update in the comments. Of course, during the live stream, but also if you're watching this after the stream, make sure you let me know what do you think of the 4.0 updates down in the comment section. Like to know what you guys like, what do you dislike, you know, let's get some of that feedback flowing. Now with that, going through it, my name is Jaeger, and I'm going to be playing out, again, a variety of these different matches, probably play with a couple of friends here that we've been setting up for this stream tonight, so we'll go in and out of some matches, we'll play some solo, we've got all new modes, we've got all new maps that we can go through, but we're going to look at everything. Like I said, I was thinking about actually dropping like an entire overview video, but why not? Let's just play this live, really talk through this, look at all these different updates and things that are happening. Before we go too far, of course, live on YouTube here, make sure that if you guys want to keep up with Battle Prime updates, you guys go ahead and subscribe, ring the bell, so that way you can get all of the updates as they drop when these videos come in. Gara G, hey, what's going on, dude? Hopefully your ping resolution has been resolved. Let me know if that's actually gotten any better for you. As you know, this kind of rolled out. Really curious to know if any of this server information has improved with this update as well. Being in North America, I have a pretty good connection to the server, so I don't experience too much lag too often, but I'm curious to know exactly how that's been going for you. Now with that, I also do stream occasionally on Twitch, so you guys can also follow me over there. Connect with us on Discord. I've got links to my own Jaeger Nation Discord down below, and then also the Battle Prime official Discord in the description below, so you guys can connect with us there. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram for some updates and progress, clips and things like that all the way across the board. But you know, with 4.0, you know, just talking our way through this a little bit and kind of, you know, everything that's happening and going on with this game, there's a lot. Again, really impressive what they've done. I mean, they've kind of taken this game and I think really almost kind of pivoted it and shifted it in an extremely different direction almost. I mean, it's still the shooter, it's still the third person, but we're getting hammered with invites and everything like that, and I'm not going to jump in. I want to talk a little bit about this game first before we actually go through you know, some gameplay and whatnot. But you know, if you want to catch up on all the updates, I'm gonna let you guys know, if you don't know how to work this, rather than me kind of dropping on you guys listening to me right off the get-go, if you go into, there's a news section. Let's go ahead and actually bring up, I'm actually even gonna have to like completely work my whole entire HUD display and everything like this, but let's see if I have not made changes to any of my overlays to match the game. So I definitely have some content to move around and play around with. Quite honestly, I didn't even think about this coming into it. But, I mean, as you look into that, we've got quite a few different things. I'm going to go ahead and just switch this little logo off here. But we've got an all-new HUD. So, I mean, you can see that. I mean, everything from the background design, having that, you know, bright, glowing Battle Prime logo, all the way into an entirely reworked interface. That left-hand side, we've got all of the prime section, the weapon section, but now we have, instead of supply crates, we now have storage. We also have a variety of different activities, which you can see kind of a snapshot also right here next to quarterback with these weekly contracts. We'll go through each one of these tabs and look at each one. The social area, which has recently, you know, kind of introduced, you know, the clans and some chat features and stuff like that. A leaderboard is still there, but of course we also have the news. So I want to point you out here that if you want to catch up on everything that's going on with 4.0, you can come right here. You can connect their YouTube, their Instagram, their Discord, their Facebook, but we've got all of these different aspects to the game that's happened here. variety of different updates. You know, just kind of really looking through this, breaking it down. We have events. They have a variety of different events, and one of the biggest things is for new players. They now have this basic training. So with basic training, primarily for anybody that's the newbie rank, this will help them get familiar with the game, which will be really helpful. And I think that players that are coming in, rather than just having to kind of guess their way through it, they'll be coached through this quite a bit. Goody, how's it going? A lot of coins. Yes, I've got over 2 million coins I need to spend, and the only thing that I can really spend it on are crates to hopefully get skins. You know, that's really what I'm hoping to get here. But outside of that, the kind of the newbie training missions, we also have weekly contracts, and then they also will have weekend playlists that will become available. So this way you guys can earn more progress along Trophy Road. Of course, that helps you promote your way through the leaderboard. And these, again, are happening weekly as well as on the weekends. With that, we also have a bonus login. So like many other games, every time that you log in each day, if you don't miss a day, you can earn your way through a variety of increasing rewards. This one is primarily going to be these kind of containers. They're not really, I don't think they call them crates anymore. They're more containers. So you can work your way through that. A number of different rewards that go with it. And a lot of these rewards are going to be a lot of cosmetic stuff as well. I mean, from skins to weapon skins. You can also earn a variety of other weapons and stuff like that that are throughout all different crates. We'll talk about these different containers or crates, whatever they call it. So, I mean, a nice, cool change to that. An incentive to keep players playing every single day. The other thing they've also introduced is the Skirmish. Skirmish is a brand new gameplay, and we're going to jump in and play this one right away. We're going to just jump in solo and go for it. But it's a 3v3. The best way that I could describe this to you guys is, if you've ever played, you know, like a Call of Duty or Warzone, and I'll use that one as an example, popular game right now, is the Gulag, where it's, you know, one life, and you either kill each other or you capture the flag at the end of the match, right? That central capture point. Skirmish is essentially like a 3-on-3 Gulag, if I were to compare to it, but you have, I think it's 7 rounds in total. Whoever wins 5 rounds first is the winner. Oh, sorry, 5 out of 9. There it is. I shouldn't use my memory when it's right in front of me, but out of 9 rounds, you have to win 5 of them. And you win by either killing all of the enemy team, or after a few moments into the match, each of those 9 rounds, a capture point pops up. And so you could either kill the enemies or capture that flag. So to me, it's kind of like just a 3v3 Gulag, essentially a mini TDM plus capture the flag. So that's what the Skirmish is. The thing that is unique about Skirmish is this is in a mode that they call the arcade mode, or arcade battle. You don't receive trophies for this mode, but you can still earn other rewards towards your different bonus missions or weekly missions or whatever it might be. That it still counts towards progress in missions and battle pass. But it does not count for trophies. So it's kind of like a training zone, I guess, where you can go in and get familiar with it. And the only thing I haven't really confirmed yet, and I haven't seen this anywhere in here, is I believe it still impacts your win rate. So it's not a complete like free-for-all, go in there and have nothing to lose. For those of you that are very focused on your win rate and keeping that at or above a certain percentage, like myself, trying to keep it above 80%, you know, then you still want to win. Now, this does become available if you're a newbie to the game. Becomes available after you've unlocked about 80 trophies, I believe is what it says. Let's see if it says in here anywhere with Skirmish. You must reach 80 trophies. There you go. So that's the Skirmish. We also have a new map, Cyber City. Not surprised to see this kind of cyber design. Now, Battle Prime has always been leaning towards futuristic. Jungle Mob, hey, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. But really going on, I mean, hey, if, 2077 is delayed, they're going to come in and roll right with the Cyber City. I actually have not played this map yet, so if we get this map on stream at all, this will be a first for me. You guys will get an opportunity to see my reaction to that and go through it. But there's a nice little storyline behind this and this whole process. I like this because, there's this district idea, so I wonder if we'll continue to see other aspects of this kind of Cyber City expand on itself, additional aspects to it. But if you guys want to come in here and read a little bit about it, the map itself is very similar to Old Town. almost an identical map, but now it's quite a bit more of this Cyber City designs. And they actually talk about that. They're not trying to say like, oh, this is a different map. It says right here, you know, the veterans of Battle Prime will feel themselves pretty comfortable on the Cyber City map. And this is not surprising because the streets of Old Town can be easily recognized in it. It was the Old Town where the construction of the Megapolis resort began. However, after one of the corporate wars, this area has turned into slums. Now the place of old houses entwined with vines and monuments of Mediterranean architecture took half-ruined, low-rise buildings adjacent to skyscrapers. So my curiosity to this is, now that we have this Cyber City, you know, are they going to keep Old Town around, or are they going to move into more of this futuristic cyber type of design to the game? And I think that's possible just because, you know, the overall look to this game. So that's another aspect. So that's kind of one of the third major features that we've seen added to it. Again, let's recap. We've got new events and bonus missions, things that are going on. We've got a new game mode, Skirmish. We've got a new map, Cyber City. We also now have the introduction of clans and a squad chat feature. So in clans here, you've got the opportunity to organize your clan. Many of them have already begun to pop up. You have to have 100,000 battle coin in order to create it. But that's pretty much it. You do get the ability to select an emblem. They are pre-made. And you can also enter your own custom clan tag. This is noticeable across a leaderboard, on players, the whole 9 yards. The one thing with this is while organizing these clans, you know, I think there's still a lot of development to go on with clans. I think that they still need a bit of additional structure. One thing I do like to it is that they actually already introduced ranking into it, where you can have the leader, you can have kind of like, I forget exactly what the name of it, but like a captain, and then you can also just have standard soldiers in it. So that's actually pretty nice. When working with this, you can also set it up to be pretty open, where anyone can join, or you can have approval. With this, they've also introduced squad chat, so when you're actually in a match with friends or even just randoms that you might have started up a match with, you guys can actually communicate. Anyone that's been playing prior to 4.0, you probably have been using the workaround of A, either using Discord, or B, actually changing your name frequently in order to communicate with each other. The one thing to notice with that as well is that you now have only one name change. I'm not even sure if this is actually even in here. It's probably down here in the final patch notes, but with name changing, you get to do it once for free. After that, it's going to cost you, I believe it is 100 prime coins, the gold guys, right here. Okay, so to create a clan, you can use silver battle coins. If you want to create a clan, you need gold prime coins. So that's just something that, did I just say that right? Create a clan, change your name, gold. So with that, you've got the opportunity to work your way through that. The other thing that they've also done is reworked. I mean, I think quite honestly, and you guys will see this as we play firsthand, completely reworked weapons. There's more kind of a rumble or vibration. They've reworked recoil. Anyone here that has ever used my wiki doc that tracks all of the weapon stats, throw it out the window. I'm actually going to be probably taking that one down shortly and updating all of the stats, everything across the board, launching an entirely new database with that. So stay tuned. I might give you guys a sneak peek on this stream as well, but we'll see how that goes. But all of those stats pretty much are just out the window, completely changed. I mean, everything, we'll go through and talk about some of these weapons, but everything from magazine size to effective range to damage, the whole game completely changed when it comes to weapons. Not only that, but now every single weapon has skins. So there's a variety of different ways you can get these skins. What I do like that they offered to it is if you're a player that likes to lean towards a certain prime agent or certain weapons that you like to use, they've actually created these containers specific to certain categories. So you can see here, the Vanguard is all about assault rifles, as well as any prime that uses assault rifles, which would include shock, blast, isotope. You also have Sentinel, which is for machine guns or any characters that use machine guns, like Vityaz and QB. You got Saboteur, which is for snipers, so vision and poison. Sorry, I also forgot that Thunder is a machine gun. She's a Sentinel. You've got the Hunter for any prime that uses shotguns. Again, this also includes, I think, Isotope and QB, and Vitya, so some of them kind of blend over. And then Specialist is skins for handguns and submachine guns. Same thing, I believe you could also find Blast, Shock, Thunder, Vision, possibly in those. So they work their way through quite a bit. But hey, what's going on? Let's see. Spanky Stokes, dude, welcome to stream. What's up? What's going on? Uladia Manuel, update is amazing. Love to hear what's going on. And Jungle Mob, what's going on? It's going pretty good. You know, going through some of the updates, I'd really like to know what you guys think about the updates. How do you feel about these updates that have happened? I'm talking my way through some of these updates so that way people that are brand new to it, they get this right out of the way and we can jump in and start playing. Few other things. We'll just talk about one final thing, guys. Make sure you come in here and read about all these different notes. There's changes to the Battle Pass. If you guys have played the previous 3 seasons, which normally have been 8 weeks long, the big thing to note is that the 4.0 update, this Battle Pass is only going to be 4 weeks. It's also only going to be 50 stages. However, they said that the moment that this one here ends, let me see if it actually lists in here whatsoever, but they do plan on immediately introducing the next Battle Pass to go along with it. Now, I don't know if that's necessary. Is it going to be a 5.0 or is it going to be like a 4.5? It'll be very interesting. But as you go through it, of course, there's a couple different ways in which you can progress your way through it. The daily rewards, your login bonuses, you can complete your weekly missions and contracts. All that kind of stuff goes into it. So there are 2 different passes as usual, but the price has changed. Now we have a 500 standard elite pass, which gives you access to the battle pass, or you can spend 1,200 prime coins, which is going to give you 15 levels and access to the rest of the battle pass, so that way you can level up through it. But again, there's a lot of different notes in here. Make sure you guys get familiar with it. Gameplay here, they talk quite heavily about it. They reduced the TTK, which kind of, quite honestly, kind of stinks because I actually just calculated all the TTK for all of the weapons and it's now completely changed. So but that's all right. I'm going to come in, I'm going to do that work for you guys all over again, and we'll roll out those stats and information. But read in here, guys. Again, if you haven't seen this, if you want to get up to date with it all, and we'll continue to talk through this all stream, but come right into this news section on the left hand side. You guys can read about all those updates and make sure that you guys into it. So let's also break down a few other things. Let's take a look at primes. This has probably got to be one of the things I'm actually really excited about. You'll notice, hopefully right away, that 2 of these prime agents have been redesigned. One of them I'm actually really excited about. One of them I'm kind of not so much. Shock, I love Shock's new design. Again, quite a bit more futuristic. I also love this new user interface. I mean, being able to actually isolate your prime. And not only, of course, does it just auto-rotate, you can see it just slowly spinning in here, but the ability to actually control and like just look at them. And I love the the glowing Battle Prime logos here. very cool. I dig this. But I also really like the fact that you can select different skins. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna pop my my camera here off to the opposite side, and let's go ahead and just transition over to that. Get my way out of the skins, but now you could actually look at all of these different skins. Ranger I'm a fan of because this is kind of a bit of a blackout, but my favorite is the dark. I think Dark Divide is like the theme for this entire battle pass, but these dark skins, which are the battle prime, like black and yellow, absolutely love it. But then they've got some other things like Volcano. Honestly, a pretty basic lava looking skin, nothing that I'm too impressed with. I still have the access to the Navy, and that Azure Warrior from the previous season still apply here, but definitely, I mean, skins are the only thing that I have to unlock in this game. Still have all my weapons, still have everything maxed out, but now I just need to actually get in here and start unlocking skins. And you can see that these are all found in containers, so we'll talk more about that in a minute. Let's see, read chats for just a little bit. Really steady. New map is amazing. I have not played the new map yet, and I really want to, so I'm definitely looking to get into it. Jungle Mob, yes, they have added a chat for squads as well, so you can get in there, communicate with them. Really nice that you can go through and do it. Which prime is best for mid-range combat? I think it kind of depends. I mean, do you want to play aggressive mid-range combat, or do you want to play more defensive mid-range combat? I mean, looking at that mid-range, for me, I really like Blast. He's kind of like one of my default goes to. I love his mid-range because I can get that extra range from his grenade, but playing with the assault rifle, which you can get some nice range previously. Now, I say I have a lot of adapting to do to this. I'm not going to say off of some of these new, the weapon changes, new map changes, things like that, or the new map introduction. Not going to say that might be my answer for long, but I always used Blast as kind of like that midfield type of player. Shock was a pretty aggressive one for me. If I'm playing more defensive, like I really need to hold that center zone, like B point, I would go Isotope or Vityaz were a lot of my, if I wanted to play defensive to hold a point. But if I was trying to go aggressive mid-range, Shock and Blast were a lot of my resources there. So it depends on how you go. But, so let's keep looking at this, right? Shock, major update, major change to him. I love that you can actually look through that different list of skins. What else do we have in here? We've got Dark Flash. We've got that one here. We've got the Volcano. We also have Ultramarine, which is just a navy blue here to it. And again, Ranger, which is, pretty close to, a blackout camo style. Also one of my probably favorite skins with it. But another Prime that also received a change to their look is Vityaz. His iconic helmet has changed to a little bit more of like a biker helmet. I guess a bit more futuristic. Now, I guess, thinking about it, I really liked his original helmet. This one wouldn't be so bad, but it just looks a little big compared to the rest of his body. I feel like the rest of his body looks kind of scrawny now compared to that. But I guess if you were, covering yourself in a sheet of ice, which is what his ability does, that Arctic shield, you probably need a helmet that would actually protect you from the frost, So go Vader style, get a full mask, and that's all right. We'll see. Not a big fan of it, but I also don't completely hate it. But again, we see a few other ones. Like we still have Judge. We still have the golden armor. We now also have the Ultramarine. A little bright for me personally, but I do like the dark armor on him as well. The dark armor is probably one of my universal favorite skins across the board. Jungle Mob, do I have a clan? And if I do, can you join? So I have not officially set up a clan, and I've been going back and forth on this. Like if I were to do a clan, guys, it probably would be something really casual. It's not something that I'd want to come in here and micromanage. These players aren't playing, so I need to kick them from the clan. And I would want people to be active, of course. I wouldn't create a clan and let freeloaders just hang out in there. If the clan does well, and if they're I don't believe there's clan rewards yet because there's no ranking system for clans. But if that became popular, I'm certainly considering rolling out I've got like I said, my Discord Jaeger Nation is there. I'm considering trying to really boost that into a bit more something community based. And again, that Discord link actually just came up in the chat. If you guys would be interested in maybe organizing a clan and being part of that with a community of people who would maybe be in that like-mindedness that, you like to grind, you'll enjoy the grind, but you don't want it to be a heavy pressure. It's not. I'm much more of a casual type of thing. I definitely, of course, would want people who would want to compete in some esports. That would be important to me. But working with it, it's not something where if someone else wants to micromanage it, that's fine. I just myself would not want to micromanage it. But I keep going back and forth on the fence of starting one or not. I know I won't be joining one. That's pretty much. I'm almost going to say at 90% I probably would not be joining it just because I'm not a really good, follow the lead in a clan system like that. I've been burned by joining clans in other games in previous games that I played. So I probably won't be joining one, but let me know if you guys would be interested. We could, get a handful of people, get it started, and see where it goes. So as you guys know, I'm very active in the Battle Prime community, so not against it. But let's look a little bit further. Let's check out Vision. Again, biggest thing, of course, just the opportunity. All of these different skins. Again, a big fan of the Dark Eye. She's one that, again, all new. Still have many of these other options here. I'd say Ultramarine is probably one of my least favorite. I don't know, that bright blue and everything. Not digging it. Ranger, I really do like. So, yo there. Goody Dumb, thank you very much for the £10 donation. Super chat there. Definitely appreciate that. I'm going to go play. Hopefully we can maybe catch up. If once I actually get into gameplay, let me know. But I do appreciate you kicking off the stream with a nice £10 donation. There's the notification over there on the screen. So really appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. With that, so let's go through. I mean, all these other primes, there's no major changes to the other ones. QB, they did not change his look at all, so I'm really a big fan of that. Again, looking at skin-wise, still a fan that you can really isolate, get the full look around. I think you guys are pretty much getting the gist here. Blast, no changes here to him as well. Friend request the legend. Go ahead and pull that back. Oh, the legend's back on. Yeah, I see. I had to pull some people for the tournament, but Blast is here. I have not actually looked at. Oh, wrong button. I want to see his. He's got the dark flames, so I'm gonna just decline that from any. Kind of gets a new like tattooed look to his face. Now, that's actually pretty cool. All the way around the back of his neck. I do really dig that. What does he look like in ultramarine? Black and blue, nothing fancy there. Let's swing back. Isotope. I already have the Dark Fever on him. So Ranger is probably the only other one that I really want for him, that camo. The Nephrite, not a huge fan. Volcano, same thing. His mask doesn't change for anything but that Nephrite and Ultramarine. It actually doesn't look all that bad. And let's see, last one, not last one, we got Thunder and Poison. Well, they changed it to Viper instead of, what is it, Skullface. They changed this one here to Viper as well. So I just noticed that name change. In 3.0, that reward was Skullface, now it's Viper. So I wonder if we're going to see more Viper options come up, because that's what QB's skin like this, that black and white was. I wonder if we'll see more of that. So let's see, let's check out her Dark Light. She's got that cool black across the eyes there. Lightning already stayed the same. Doesn't look like too much else changing as far as the face goes. And Ranger, I think she actually looks pretty cool in that camo as well. And last one, guys, let's go ahead and just take a look at Poison. Same thing, we got Shadow, Dragon, Dark Venom. That one's pretty cool. Volcano, and Ultramarine. He actually looks alright in the blue. Let's check out him in Ranger. Not too bad either. So, you know, all of these here, you know, and each one of these available in containers. So if we just swing by, guys, check out squad invite, not gonna play right now. So here you guys can go through and get all of these different skins. Not only that, but there's also gonna be weapon skins. I'm not gonna go into all the weapon stats right now. Like I said, I'll be updating a database with that, but I'll talk a little bit about that in just a minute. Everyone's wanting to get into the squad right now. I'll play in a second, but again, keep an eye out for some information on an all-new weapon prime, entire game database. If you guys aren't familiar with the wiki document that I had that had all the stats and all the weapons compared side by side and nice graphs and everything like that, that'll be coming soon. While we're here, let's go ahead and open up a supply container. I've got one left. We still have Lucky the robot, but let's see what we can actually get from this one here. For anyone, too, that also, you know, hasn't played since 3.0, we get Ultramarine for Blast. Okay, the one that I'd skin, I'd kind of be like, man, I really don't want this one. That's the one I get. But, they converted... Jeez, see, you better quit it. They converted all keys, silver keys and gold keys. All right, I got it. I need to change something. See, you're going to drive me nuts. This is how we do this. Spamming me here. Auto rejection of friend request squad. Let's enable that. There we go. Turn off squad requests automatically. So with keys and things like that, when we go back to the containers, the storage area, they got rid of silver keys and gold keys, and they now replace them with these silver containers and gold containers. Now, the only thing is that because I have everything, all I can get in these containers are battle coins. So I can just start stacking up loads and loads of battle coins, which doesn't really help me all that much. But I can use these battle coins to then come in and buy containers. And in these containers, then have the skins. Now, these cost 50,000 a piece. I don't know what that math is, but 50,000 a piece out of 2.1 million, I could probably end up buying my way through a number of different skins. But like I said, not only are there the different prime skins, but there's also all of the different weapon skins to go along with those same aspects to it. So you can see skins have different rarity. I'll pull up one weapon. We'll jump into just the DMR here, just is right at the bit. But all these different weapons have a variety of different skins that go with it. Different camos, all across the board. So, you know, with these, I think, you know, pretty cool options here. Whether or not you like all of them or not, all the weapons got different skins, and again, they're based off different rarity. These are also available in containers now. Again, just as a reminder, if there's a certain style of weapons or a certain prime that you actually play most often, let me go back to the store here in the shopping cart. You can go to a specific container like Vanguard, and this is going to narrow it down to just weapons that use assault rifles. So this is going to be assault rifle skins only, and then also primes that use assault rifles. So if you know that there is a certain you know, a certain agent that you want to try to max out the skins and max out the weapons for, you know, if you play assault rifles all the time, don't just open standard containers. Get in here and open Vanguard containers. So that is something, and even if you want to look at the prime, I like this one here, that when you're in here and you select the skin, you can look at the prime in full rotation without spinning around the entire, like, that glowing room. You can rotate just the agent here, which I think, again, really, really cool. So, you know, that's all coming. Again, I just want to let you guys know. You, of course, can get in game and check it all out. But stay tuned. Maybe I'll try to give you guys a little sneak peek of the up-and-coming database a little bit later on. But let's jump in and let's play a game. And let's start out with Skirmish. We're going to jump in. And this is something, again, I can't remember if I mentioned earlier, but you guys can now choose your mode. You can't choose your map yet, but you can choose your mode. So I could turn off things, you know, like Harvest, Domination, Control, and just play Team Deathmatch if I wanted to. I'll be honest. I'd like to know what your guys' opinion is. I'm not a fan of this because I could play just Team Deathmatch and still earn trophies. And I don't think that that kind of keeps the competitive battlefield even for people that are going up the leaderboard. Like, for someone to come in here and just grind TDM, 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 TDM all the way through, you know, what happens there, just by statistically, you can go through Team Deathmatch matches faster and earn trophies faster, because someone who might be playing Control or get Control in there, if they leave all of them checked, you know, a Control or Domination mode will take longer and you'll earn trophies at a slower rate. Now, of course, could anybody just do just Team Deathmatch? Yes. But I think that being able to select your mode and have that still count towards quote-unquote ranked or that rating battle with trophies is a wrong move. I think if you start turning off modes, then it should no longer count for trophies. That's my opinion. I'd like to know what you guys think. Regardless of that, let's go ahead and jump in and do a skirmish mode and go ahead and get this one started. We'll play solo and see what we can end up falling into. Let's go ahead and hit battle. I wish that was a one-step process rather than a two. And who we going up against? Someone in a crown. What are they called? Squad. Not what are they? Clan. There we go. I'm gonna play Shock. Someone asked which gun is best for Shock. You know, to be quite honest, this is gonna give my little rundown on. Let's go ahead and start the battle. These weapons have changed. And what's really cool in Skirmish as well, guys, is... Oof, I gotta get used to these. I played this just... Oh, it's one on two. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I got that. Why did my scope did not pull open? That's a bummer to lose that round. See, I got to get used to it. There's, you know, buttons a little bit different. That recoil, that vibration's a bit different. I need to, and my button size. I need to increase my button size from what it was. I'm not happy with that. Why did he just do that? Do I have... I did not change this off of... This is still on automatic. No wonder. I need to go back to my custom layout. See, look, you guys, this is the first time I'm playing since the update. And I hate... Oof, I hate automatic fire. Let's do a quick change. Controls, manual. Everything manual. I'm like, what was going on there? Why did he throw that ability when I didn't push it? Whoops. There we go. But I've got to completely redo my buttons. I did not know that this was going to reset it like that. Fire! Fire, weapon! What are you doing? Oh my gosh, just... I gotta put my buttons back in place. That's gonna totally change this. Vixen, what's going on? Zach, hey, what's going on? Yeah, see, I had to get automatically denied there. Alright. This guy went AFK. Oh, I appreciate that. Kyle. Oh, if we lose these skirmish, I'm gonna... Good thing it doesn't count for trophies, but still goes against my win rate. I guess I really should have checked that. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I don't have time to rearrange buttons. Fire, you are in the wrong place. The objective move. I cannot believe this is happening right now. These buttons. Alright, give me my settings. We gotta make some quick changes, guys. My muscle memory is gonna tweak here. That'll work, at least for now. Temporarily. That's closer.
New objective available. The objective move.
Well, I can't be mad if I don't win. That guy hit the ceiling and just killed it. Oh, come on. How did he not die from that? It's alright. Let's get in here and tweak these buttons a little bit. That was embarrassing, so we're going to have to play that again. Alright. So, let's go in and do some button adjustment. We do also have the new emote ability. Kind of do some dancing and whatnot. Sliding is also in here if you guys aren't familiar with that too. Let's go ahead and boost up here. Let's go ahead and increase fire size. Really hoping that this probably wasn't going to happen. Get the ability up and over here. We can throw this guy down over here. And I need to move sprint auto lock up and out of my way. Don't want to use that. We can shrink that fire button down. We can make the map just a little bit larger up here in the corner. There we go. Kind of pull that button opacity down a little bit. And I probably also need to there we go. Gonna pull that opacity down a bit to about 50%. There we go. 50. 50. He's working again. Let's shrink that down so I can move it closer. Bump that back up. There we go. And let's see. I think this is close enough to what I had before. And it's perfect, but good enough. Alright, and let's go to sensitivity. Work on high sensitivity just for now. I'll go back and do all my custom settings and things like that a little bit later on, so we'll see how that goes. But I think that ought to help out. Let's see if we can throw in a squad invite. What do we got here? Nest Runner, Snuggles. We got Ruby, Moon, Sia, already in squad, Higher, and Legends there. Let's do. We're gonna rerun this skirmish one more time. Oh, this is the other thing too, guys. Really excited about. You guys can see they've got all new emblems for the different ranks. So I definitely have to do a nice little recap video on all this rather than spreading out throughout the stream. But I love that new legend rank icon. Very cool. Although I think my personal favorite one might actually be the hero. I like the kind of the black brass knuckles that are on there. Really cool. But the legend icon with the diamond eyes, very neat. A couple of things that they also introduced in here: medal tracking. So you guys can see all the different medals that you earn and receive throughout the game. Even track how many of them you get. You know, like the Dirty Play here, Dirty Play 1, Dirty Play 2. This actually tells you how do you earn that medal. One thing I'm really excited to see here is Knockout, which is melee. So meleeing is coming to the game. We just don't see it yet. It's not in there, at least not that I've experienced yet, unless it comes as a pop-up. But all these different types of medals now are tracked in your profile. So very stoked about that. Excited to see how this goes. The other thing I'll point out now, and I think this is going to be happening probably after the season 4. You've got a personal record, and then you've also had the current season. I truly believe that very soon, and I wouldn't be surprised it's after this season 4, that the season trophy leaderboard starts resetting. But then you'll always have an all-time tracker right down here in the personal record. So with that, let's go in and start up another skirmish. Now that my buttons are a bit more in my place, let's see if we can not get stomped this time around. But again, guys, let me know. What are you guys thinking of 4.0 yourself? What are the things that you're liking? What are the things that you're disliking? I can tell you right off the bat, things I dislike are choosing your game mode and still earning trophies. I don't like Vityaz's helmet. I'm okay with it, but I personally don't really like it. Let's see, here we go. Jump into another one. Skirmish mode. If you guys didn't notice as well, just talking through this, the map size that they use for Skirmish, since it's a 3v3, they make it a smaller map size. We're gonna redeem ourselves. I'm gonna pull Shock back out here. There we go. That's my button layout.
The objective move.
Ugh, my reload. I need to move my reload position. I tapped it, and that was my my ability. See, muscle memory kicked right back in again. Let's swap these out. Adjust. Let's move ability. Reload. Jump down. There we go.
The objective move.
Wow. Woo. Oh, you have absolutely no hope. Oh, and sliding. There's that slide feature. Who's gonna go for it? Going for the capture point? Psych.
Better luck next time. New objective available.
I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna main Shock for a minute. See what we can do with this.
The objective move.
Wow, out of all that. These guys are just hiding. It'd be nice if you guys actually pushed with me too, huh? Jungle Mob, they said that they have no plans to roll out a... this guy's like learning the game here. He has no idea what he's doing. That's what happens with randoms. He's also... This guy's just sitting up there just camping on the rooftop. There you go. Get him. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That was sad and pathetic. But they said that they want to stay away from full global chats just because they want to steer away from that toxicity.
New objective available.
Let's try.
The objective moves.
I'm getting 2V'd here.
New objective available.
Draw on that one. Okay. Didn't know that can happen. Alright, team. Try to stay alive. Let's see what we can do.
The objective moves. New objective available.
Got it.
Point capture.
There we go. Churro, hey, what's going on? Captured the flag on that one. I'll take that. That's a win at least. Team's got to help me out here.
The objective moves.
This guy just running straight up. Whew. Ouch. Eaten alive on that one. These weapons are going to take some... Almost got to retrain yourself on really how to use them just because there's that new vibration. There's the... Alright, start shooting now. What are you waiting for? And you just stand still. God, what a joke.
Better luck next time. New objective available.
Alright, guys. Either redemption or death. What are we going for here? There we go. Now you guys finally actually playing for keeps here.
New objective available. The objective moves.
Oh my gosh, I ran right into that crate. You gotta be kidding me. Yikes. That's just rough. His teammates couldn't do anything. Both of them playing as Shock and have practically no idea what they were doing. Let's see if we can pull in a duo and actually get things going here. And let's see, Blaze. There's Higher, Legend. Let's go turn our settings off. We can turn off Disable. There we go. I'm gonna run it again. Just kind of get some retraining on this going on. These new weapons, getting used to, you know, I almost kind of have to retrain a little bit of how you think going into this weapon change, because what you're so used to a certain weapon doing and how well it performs, you know, when they've changed things from its accuracy to its control to the damage, the actual damage it puts out, you know, when you're so used to kind of, I mean, your body almost building up this memorization for how many seconds it takes for something to happen, that now you almost have to really think differently about that. Because, you know, let's just use, for example, like the X2, you know, with those stat changes, and even with, you know, it's really not as much of a laser beam as it used to be. You know, now we have more of this rumble that also takes place with weapons. And I actually also have teammates that know a little bit more about what they're doing now. So there we go. Victory. This is my first victory of the night so far. Well, starting off. We had what, 1 or 2 victories that last round. Also, a little change to this map here. We now have an open wall here that feeds into that B zone. So something certainly quite different. There we go. What I'd really like to see, you know, one improvement I think that can be made here is that that score here. I walked right into that one. You saw me coming. That score tracker doesn't pop up right in the middle of the map. I feel like almost when it does, that it almost like slows my game down just a little bit. Is this guy using auto fire? Is that the charge wheel there? Another thing that they also changed is the auto fire, specifically for the shotguns. That they have that timer, that kind of warm-up timer that sniper rifles used to have. See, that's alright. Blinded. And little lemons out here just camping away with the sniper. Do not pull out. There you go. You come on. How did you guys 2v1 that sniper and you guys both lost? Rough.
New objective available.
Let's switch it up here. I'm not even going to try snipers right now. I haven't played snipers in so long.
The objective moves.
Oh my gosh, walked right off the platform. There's a little slide that your character does. Ah, and that's, I can guarantee that's also auto fire on that guy. I gotta stick with my assault rifle though. Can't let the sniper put me down. Let's also try not to throw a blast grenade into a wall this time, huh?
The objective moves.
Ugh. You're gonna get shot in the back. You're a bot. The way you run and just stare at a Jeep like that, you are a bot. I'm gonna lose this because of a bot. Oh, what a surprise.
A victory.
Let's switch it up. Let's try out these LMGs. Let's pull out Vityaz here. See what he does on this one. I've not played with him in the new update yet.
The objective moves.
LMG is like a laser beam. It's ridiculous.
New objective available.
I mean, this is my first. I missed my first series of rounds playing this brand new update, and I can definitely say, yo. This has a very, very different feel to this game than what it used to. Dude just ran in front of you. And see, I got used to that whole standing in the open, dropping that little lemons. Yep. All right, let's try to play this smarter.
New objective available.
We'll go over it. Yes, we got the ice shield.
The objective moves.
How did that guy not get hit here? Those shots weren't even registering. You gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. How did that happen? Absolutely ridiculous that that just happened. Man. I'm not going to be happy with this until we get I'm gonna run that skirmish solo again. Not going to be happy until I actually clear that one solo. I'm hoping Lemons is running that one again. Higher Bing, hey, what's going on? Do a Jaeger bomb. Nope. Ah. Lemons is not running it. Would have been nice to go up against that same enemy. Alright, start out a shock here. Where did this guy even come from? I don't understand how we ended up standing right next to each other like that. No one came through that doorway. Glitchy. I just blind, like, just completely did not see him, or did that guy teleport through walls? Here we go. Come on now.
New objective available.
There we go. I see you.
A
This guy was
victory.
squirming.
The objective moves.
There we go.
A victory.
Finally turning the tables here a little bit.
New objective available.
Let's keep going. Let's keep running with Shaq here.
The objective moves.
He went up high.
A victory.
Oh, good. I was expecting him to come around that corner. Did not do it. After this, we'll see if we can maybe squat up a little bit. If anyone wants to play, and see if we can end up in Cyber City. Still have not played Cyber City yet, and excited to see what that that map is all about.
The objective moves.
Teammate doing team things. Just a little slide here. So I had to get myself just retrained to start using some of these. You know, after so many seasons and not having slide as a thing, to suddenly have the ability to slide. There we go.
A victory.
Ah, we're starting to get. It takes, kind of like always, takes a few matches to really get warmed up and start getting the feel for, you know, that just that reaction time. Got to get the feel for the weapons. I mean, I've been playing this game for, I mean, just honestly since the beta. You know, just less than. This guy's already dropped. Oh, you got him. Okay. For, you know, I don't know, gotta be close to a year soon, and you know, having that time frame of trained on weapons and trained on, you know, TTK and the reaction and the recoil and the vibe, that, you know, this is it's a pretty intense shift to the muscle memory and expecting what to do with certain weapons. Got to go through it all. Let's take a look here, and we got there. We've got our specific prime. We also have the scoreboard here, so we can see how we did. But 7-1, and their team's all negative. You know, now I'm starting to get the feel for it again. There we go. Chronicle, hey, what's going on? All right, let's see. Let's see if we can get in a squad. See what we've got running here. Not much. Let's really do not want to go in and play modes necessary in solo, but I guess we can. I gotta run skirmish again. Like going, you know, 1 for 3 is not, it's not comfort zone for me. Let's at least make it 2 for 4. It's 50-50. I'm good with that. Now I'm starting to get the feel for the weapons just a little bit more. I'm gonna have the 32-second timer. We're going past it. All those words up top are false. They do nothing. They do not determine balanced teams. I pray that there actually is some type of an anti-cheat, but since it's their own server, I don't think they have to worry too much about that. Let's see. ASLT. Dobie. Okay. Dobie the elf. Now that I've kind of got my system trained a little bit on shock, I'm going to go ahead and stick with shock. Ooh, we're in the new coast town here. Whoa! Ah, Corona. It's got to be. Who's he got? A Vityaz there? Yeah. Got that LMG. It's got that accuracy on it. Come on, guys. You can push on him. Or hide. Yo. This guy's gonna just sit there and camp. Do something, dude. Turn those corners a little sharper. Come on, Dragonbot. Dead from behind. What was that? Yeah, see, these LMGs are kind of like laser beams now. Let's run it. Let's try it. Go back to Vityaz, getting the sense for the controls a little bit again.
The objective moves.
Whew, wow.
Better luck next time. New objective
Seems like
available.
Vityaz is the way to go here, huh?
The objective moves.
So let's go ahead and corner peek. Yep, he's gonna look for it again. There we go.
A victory.
Knock those two out. Play the same way 2 modes in a row, man. I'm gonna learn that pattern.
The objective moves.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare outshoot me.
New objective available.
Alright, 2-2. Let's go, guys.
The objective moves.
Oh, I was definitely wanting to come up with that shotgun. 90 round magazine. So that's another thing that changed. Like, I automatically almost want to, reload that weapon. At 90 rounds, I don't have to reload as automatically as I used to. I mean, these are things that are going to take time to, very seriously retrain reactions
The
to.
objective moves.
Nope.
A victory.
90 rounds, man. I could put some pressure on for a while, man.
New objective available. The objective moves.
Try this shotgun business. Oh, I don't have double tap to swamp turned on. I gotta turn that back on. Chronicle, gotta hop on, dude. If you do, let's squad up. Feeling pretty comfortable with the skirmish again. So, squad up. Let's try to run some team deathmatch, some anything. Nice, nice, nice. I'm pretty happy with that. What was 9-2? Assault clan. Okay. Let's go back to the settings. Those are all manual. Enable double tap. I had this turned down soon. Movement smoother. I had this turned down. I got like 25% before. I gotta go back and double check all my settings. You can leave that just where it's at. I really got to take a look at my sensitivities and where they were at. Again, feeling very, very different with where all of that stuff is. Ragdoll's enabled. Price is not getting too hot, even on favorite performance. I mean, I'm wearing headphones, so I guess let's go ahead and turn that on. Man, it sounds like crap. There we go. I like that better. All right, let's what we got here? Let's see. Who's not in the squad? Blaze is not in the squad. Higher. Moon. Ruby's in. Let's see if Blaze wants to run it all. That's right, Blast. We got the new skin. We got the Ultramarine. Nah, not interested. Storage. And this is all just battle points. Part of me almost just wants to like save these for a while. What is that? 139 supply crates. Yeah. But I mean, all that's left really are skins, so I just gotta start buying some stuff, I guess. One thing I wish it would do is say whether or not if they're in a game. That's still what we need. I guess in the meantime, everyone was sending me requests that I never jumped on. Now everyone's falling off, and I'm looking for squads, but that's alright. Let's run another skirmish. Maybe we'll get Cyber City. That's what I'd really hope for. Base outside. Someone's got it rolling there. Okay. Skirmish in coastline again. Let's try. Oh no, I was gonna try to switch someone else. We'll go, I guess, Vinyez again.
The objective moves.
Oh, that shotgun's so slow. Well played. First time using shotgun. Fail.
The objective moves.
we go.
A victory.
Stick with what we know what works.
New objective.
Like Sultan, how's it going, man? Hey, so far a solid start to the stream. I got to give a big shout out here to Goody for the £10 donation earlier. They didn't even try to move out of that one. Dead. I really want to try to work this. Don't kill him, don't kill him. I gotta take a look back at all the stats of these weapons too. I mean, they need a full reanalysis so I know. Like the Super SG is not what I think I've looked at. Not as fast as what it used to be. I want to throw on a better scope. Ghost.
A victory. New objective.
There you go. Keep moving. Keep moving.
The objective moves.
Oh, someone drop him. Come on, we had him. There you go.
A victory.
New update. It is all new 4.0 update just dropped today, and it has completely changed the game. This is the all new game mode. This is Skirmish, so it's a 3 versus 3. Oh man, oh, this is gonna be bad. There you go. There you go. These buttons to register. Good job. I don't know how that guy's escaping that. A little bit of a glitch there, but yeah, I mean, this 4.0 update. So Skirmish, it's a best 5 out of 9 when it comes to it, or best out of 9 because it doesn't have to be 5 straight wins to get the win. As I saw a draw earlier. What do we get there? 8 and 2. But these are nice, quick battles. We've also got an all new HUD, so. New character, rework, a whole 9 yards. This full-blown redesign of the game. And with that, let's jump in. I should take a quick screenshot of this HUD for a minute so I can rework my overlays and whatnot. See if we can. Anyone else here? Already in the squad. Already in the squad. Effort friend requests. I wonder if they made any changes to friends and how many you can actually hold. Got the Discord button down there, nice. I do not want to rely on randoms, but I guess maybe let's just try to play a team deathmatch solo. See how that goes. So that was Skirmish, you know, 1 life rounds. Let's see. I think I have my fingers crossed that we can get Cyber City. Definitely want to see that. Beck Sultan, can you play with me? Absolutely, man. Jump in. Let me know what your in-game name is, and let's play. Alexander, Tenorio, clan. I don't have a clan in the game yet, but I'm definitely leaning towards, with more and more people have been asking me, starting one up. Let's go. Oh, this is going to be a longer queue, and this is, let's see, team deathmatch. This is going to be in the full coastline, and I'm going to go Vityaz on this one. He's who I would normally play in a TDM situation. You know, another little change that I did not talk about that happened in the game is they gave you the opportunity to work a radar style map into the game, which, if you notice in my top left hand corner, is now a rotating mini map rather than the stationary little square map. So you still have the option, you can turn on one or the other. Rotate here, see what we can make happen. Ooh. I don't want to. Okay, well, first time in this match, got it. I'm gonna stick with it, yes. Guys, we're losing now. What happened? I die and things change? I gotta get used to that slide feature too. Use that more often. Nice, nice. Come on, guys. Whoa. How did we go from up to down? How did this just happen? Thanks for watching my back, teammate. Why is it not also letting me change my prime at all? Why has it got me locked in here? Here you go. There you go, guys. We're shutting them down. Whoa. That was laser beam right there. Come on, guys. Next kill wins. Don't die. Whew, well played, bots. Well played. Love that icon. Absolutely digging it. 10 more trophies to it. All those medals. The only thing, this part is a little bothersome. I've noticed that it's definitely become a bit more like a lot of tap through with this. And then even if I really want to look at anything to see how we did, then I also have to tap to the scoreboard. Something I'm not a big fan of. And then like once I'm in the scoreboard, I can't exit from here. I've got to go back and then I have to go to the base. I'm not a fan of all, you know, this click, 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 click. I really would rather be able to just move straight through my, you know, game modes. Let me view the scoreboard. Don't make me have to go back and forth a whole ton. I don't want to create a squad. How do I? Let me just see my squad. Not clans. Come on now. There it is. Should I ready? Oh, button layout's not as intuitive to me right now. Gotta sort this out. Alright, team deathmatch. Forest. There's COVID. Let's see how we do here. TDM. Who am I gonna go as? Let's try Shock again. Just see how it goes. I mean, I'm a fan of the weapons, the vibration, the changes in the recoil and things like that. But there are definitely some features that, I mean, I'm not going to complain on them because, you know, I mean, I'm not against change, but Oh, a lot of stuff that I kind of wish that they would have gently done versus massively done. Oh, I moved quick there. Where did he... I don't understand where he just kind of popped out from. Oh, okay, that's what I did. So I locked my... If you're going to play as the same prime, then you could just lock it in. I see that now. Someone, seriously, step in here, do something. Come on, crack that helmet. There we go. These LMGs are straight laser beams. Let's change prime. I don't like that you have to choose to change your prime either. Why is it not just keeping me rotating through? Pretty dramatic changes they've made. Bye. Kill on that one, nice. Oh, and this guy just peeks it with a little MG5 and no problem. Come on now, that's a joke.
The battle simulation is almost over.
Definitely gotta work through this. Fine, show me the scoreboard right away. This stuff is not something I care much about. All of that nonsense. 6-5, barely positive. And I gotta go back, and I gotta go to the base. It's kind of frustrating, to be quite honest. It's just, I mean, I'm starting to play this more and more. I'm starting to really kind of get this vibe of just general, like almost too much too fast. Like these, I think a lot of this stuff probably would feel better if they would have slowly introduced some changes that they've made here. You know, slowly start to go through with, you know, with a couple of gun updates versus a full overhaul of weapons. You know, instead of doing all of that plus introducing slide. I'm getting shot through walls here. You know, do small doses of this. Yep. Oh, okay. Alright. That makes sense. I don't like that I'm not presented with, and like they've, like I really need them to scale this back, and you know, baby steps here. Your pistol shooting us out of here. I don't think so. You gotta be kidding me. One of these. I still haven't addressed jump spamming.
The battle simulation is almost over.
There we go. Alright, put down some damage that time. Alright, more buttons. Thank you. Great, great. Not what I care about. What I care about is the scoreboard. 12 and 2. Alright, I'm happy with that. I don't want to have to keep going back and forth between scoreboard back. Complete mission. Okay, great. Manage messages in this chat. I thought I was in a squad, but guess he's out. I mean, I don't know. Overall, it's not a bad. It's not bad. It's just that it's almost too much drastic change in the end. So I mean, just really looking through it, I like everything. I like the design. I like the look. I like the feel. Generally, there's some things that I'm not as thrilled about. You know, I myself have not been a big fan of the idea of slide being added in this game. I saw this game always as quite a bit more of a tactical shooter, and you know, that slide being implemented into it, it's kind of impacting my crouch. I'm not able to crouch as easily. You know, there's a few challenges with it, and also looking at some of the general, you know, some of those general aspects of the game that I really was a fan of. I was a fan of the slower pace tactical shooter, and this feels like it's becoming quite a bit more, you know, heavy aggressive shooter. Really forward, you know, aggression, speed, the jump, the slide. That stuff hasn't been addressed yet. Definitely have to get my kind of feelings through how this whole the weapon, you know, the weapon rework and everything that has gone on there is something I need to definitely get my senses around, get my reactions to, and really work that out and become a bit more familiar with it. But you know, before we roll out, let's see if we can go and pick ourselves up some crates. What's in the enhanced container? That's the prime one. Common container. Vanguard. Don't need. I'm not gonna pop that for that much prime coin constantly. Let's come in and alright, common container. Let's go ahead and buy a few. I can buy 50 of these guys. How many are there? 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 4, 5, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 110. So that means in total in this game, not counting the ones I think they're even listed in here, 110. Let's just do a quick double check. Do they have any of the skins I already have listed? Yep, they already have Skullface in here, so that's kind of good, right? Let's do some quick math. 110 times 4, 440. I don't know this math though. These are a lot of zeros. 440 times 50,000. It would take 22 million battle coins to unlock everything that's in this game. 22 million battle coins. Kind of good to know. Let's go ahead and open one. See what we got. We can do 50 of them. You received a common container. I wanna. Okay. We'll pull 10. Just buy 5. There we go. 2, 1. One more. There we go. Let's go ahead and open up some common containers then. Bought a few. Storage. I wish I could have just like opened them right there. But now I have to buy them and then I have to open them. Let's see what we got. Be nice if I can open in bulk. What do we get? We get an A3 skin. Okay. Open once again. Ah, Thunder Ranger skin. Nice, nice. The Nerve SMG skin. Frost skin. Shock Ranger. I'm happy with that one. That's what I really care more about, the prime skins. Ranger for Vision. Ranger for QB. Ukio-E. G71 skin. Frost for the F1. Interceptor for the Frost. Woodland for the A3. I've got no more. Oh, I don't want to do that. Okay, great. And I get another common container for completing some. How about the daily rewards? Already checked in for all of those. Weeklies. Community missions. Plays a squad. Alright. Let's go back to the storage here. I thought I just earned a supply container. I don't know. This is Says I've got a new one. I don't see a new one in there. Got new skins. I know that. Vision. What do we got? Ranger. I'm going to keep Sky Ranger on, though. But I have no container actually in my area here. Let's see. That container includes... Oh. Alright, not there. Oh well, a little bit of a glitch, but hopefully that'll show up later, I guess. I don't know. But guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and just kind of close it up there. It's been an interesting series of gameplay so far. And overall, I like the overall direction Battle Prime is headed. But I don't know if I'm a fan of how quickly they tried to get there. You know, and that would be my big concern out of this, is we've seen so much change happen here. I don't know if the game is ready for all of this transition to happen at once. You know, complete rework to now, you know, players have to get used to that. They've got to get used to the new weapons, their, you know, new modes. There's so much that players have to vastly adapt to from 3.0 to 4.0. It really is. I mean, quite honestly, I truly believe it's very much a different game than what it used to be. And while that may make it more competitive in the marketplace, there's certain things that I think the players that have really enjoyed about it, being that slow tactical, are slowly starting to go away. And you know, there's just, rather than making subtle shifts there, they really just straight up went all out for this update. And it'd be interesting to see exactly how this, you know, I think the community generally has been really positive about it, but as I think that initial shock value wears off, like, oh, this is so cool, how will this really start to settle in with players in the community? And I really want to know what you guys think. What are your thoughts? Put it in the comments here, because these comments is how we get to, these comments are how we get to share that feedback and that voice with the developers. I get to collect them and pass them right back on to the developers directly. So again, let me know what you guys think of the again, changes. What do you think of this all new massive 4.0 update? Again, let me know in the comments down below. But guys, I've had a good time streaming to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the information, the discussion that's come up through here. Again, really big thing out here to Goody. I want to just scroll back up and give you that big shout out for that £10 donation throughout the stream. Truly appreciate that support. And, you know, I'm going to see if I can give you guys a little teaser here. Let me see if I can make this work for you. Let me see if I can throw you a little teaser of what that upcoming new database will look like. I'm going to keep it a small teaser, and to do so, I'm going to keep it kind of maybe off to a little side window. We'll see here for a moment. Let's see if I can make this work. Let's pull in. Where can we go here? Okay. I think I might have this here. Oh, yeah, let's not do display capture. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that. We're gonna add in a window capture here. See if we can get this for you guys. There it is. We gotta shrink that down. Didn't necessarily have this pre-planned, prepared, but I'll try and give you guys a preview of what this looks like. All right, so this will give you. Let's go ahead and we'll just swap over here. All right, let's give you a quick look, little teaser of what we're kind of working on here with an all new opportunity for a database. Ooh, got a little bit of adjusting to do that, shift it out of place, but we'll have a section for primes to go in, for weapons, maps, modes, the opportunity to go through here and keep up with the information. Again, be able to tap into primes. Let's see if we can go ahead and just switch pages just a little bit. We'll just kind of finish it up here. But in here, be able to actually get just a nice idea of each of these different prime agents, which then you'll be able to even drill deeper into to make sure you know all about their stats, what are the base weapons that they go with, what type of weapons can you actually select and put on them, what skins come with them. So this will be just a little teaser of what's being worked on as that database to be able to roll out and allow you guys to have quick resources to this information without actually having to go in-game for it. So hopefully this will be something you guys can find as a valuable tool to use the community. And what I'm working on with replacing the current wiki document that you may be using to check weapon stats. So all that kind of information expecting to have here for you guys. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and start to close up the stream. Again, really appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me and play some of the all-new Battle Prime 4.0 update. I'll definitely catch you guys next time around for another stream. Hopefully not too distant future here. I don't know exactly when, but we'll play a little bit more of that 4.0 game and get a little bit more opinion from you guys. Like I said, though, use that comment section down below. And if you're using that, make sure you also hit that subscribe button and keep up with all of the latest streams, videos, and content that I produce. I'll catch you guys next time. I'm Jaeger, and I'm signing out.